Okay. So it's there. Oh, Shaurisha. Hurry. Okay, now. Let's. So we are in first chapter, second chapter. Last week we have finished, I think, till 1 to 6, right? So now let us offer our praise. Yam pravrajantamanupetamapetकृत्यam द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोभिनेदुस् तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि यस्मानुभावमखिल श्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमदितितीर्षतां तमोन्दम् संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुमुनीनां नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रये नमो किंचनवित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यवतये नमः। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। श्रीमद् भागवतम फर्स्ट कैंटो second chapter 7th shloka. We'll read the shloka. If you all can open Bhagavatam, either physical book or on internet, then we'll go from there. Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janayatyasu Vairagyam Jnanam Chayadahaitukam. Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janayatyasu Vairagyam Jnanam Chayadahaitukam. Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janayatyasu Vairagyam Jnanam Chayadahaitukam. Vasudeve unto Krishna, Bhagavati unto the personality of Godhead, Bhakti Yoga contract of devotional service, Prayojita being applied, Janayati does produce, Ashu very soon, Vairagyam detachment, Jnanam knowledge, Cha and Yat that which, Ahaitikam causeless. Translation: by rendering devotional service unto the personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, one immediately acquires causeless knowledge, and detachment from the world. Somajnanatimirandasya Ananjanasalakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namine. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarane Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyayavacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangulangayate Girim Yat Kripa Tamaham Vande Sri Guru Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Aradhya Bhagavan Vrajeshatanayam Taddama Vrindavanam Ramya Kachidupasana Prajavadu Vargenava Kalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanamamalam Prema Pumardo Mahan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhor Matamidam Tatradharana Parayo Anta Pravishya Mamavacham Amra Suptan Sanjivayatya Kila Shakti Dharasvadhamna Anyam cha Hastacharana Sravanatwagadi Pranam Namo Bhagavate Purushaya Tubhyam. Hare Krishna, Prabhujis, Matajis, thank you very much for joining this call. It's not an ordinary thing. In the morning I was reading Srimad Bhagavatam. You don't have to do anything. Just to read Srimad Bhagavatam. If you can do that to abandoning all your things, you abandon everything. All your occupational duties. Actually, the next sloka is saying that. Abandon all your occupational duties. We have got so many occupational duties, right? I have to do this job, that job, so many jobs are there. But whatever you do, so you just read Bhagavatam. Because Bhagavatam has got such a one potency to give you happiness, right? If you read actually the purport to the last sloka, today it gave me a different meaning actually. I read many times, but today I read what is that? The supreme occupation for all humanity, that is by which men can attain to loving devotional service unto the transcendent Lord. Such devotional service must be unmotivated and uninterrupted to completely satisfy the self. If you look into our life, what are we trying? Somehow to get the satisfaction, right? Whether you do something knowingly good or knowingly bad, the idea behind is to get satisfied, to be satisfied. That is the whole idea, isn't it? Whatever the occupation you do. Even the thief is stealing. The dead of the night is going to the house and is stealing. Why? The goal is to be happy and satisfied, ultimately. So that's why Bhagavatam, what is saying? Yeah. Okay, let's go to that sloka. Okay, before entering that, because we got 1 week of gap, right? Let us recap what we have done. In the first chapter, the rishis, headed by Shaunaka Rishi, asked 6 questions. Right? We remember that. Question 1. What is the question 1? Anybody? Can anybody? Shubhangi Mata, what is the question 1?
Who is the ultimate and absolute good for the humanity? What is the ultimate and absolute good for the humanity?
Okay. what is the ultimate and absolute good for all the humanity, for all human beings. Humanity covers that also, right? So humanity. So that is very, very, see, I'll be spending some time in this chapter. So don't get bored. Well, Prabhuji, how long you take this chapter? I will take as much time as possible on this chapter, because this chapter establishes the foundation of Srimad Bhagavatam. Prabhupada has put so much emphasis onto this chapter, because for us, especially Indians, everything is taken for granted, right? No, it's not like that, especially Srimad Bhagavatam. Because as you understand that question, what is the ultimate good for everybody? That question itself covers everything, everybody, right? So that means how much time we should spend. So like that, so we will be spending enough time. See, unless you know the value of that substance, why you would give attention? Why nowadays people are not coming to Bhagavad Gita classes or Bhagavatam classes? Because they don't find the value in it. They don't see the value of it. That's why whatever they value, they are dedicating their life. Isn't it? They're dedicating their life. See, we in the student age, this degree is my life and death. I have to do medicine. I have to do engineering. Right? I have to do some CA. You give your life, right? 25 years, 30 years, 35 years of time is given to us. Why? You think that this will make me happy, satisfied, living and everything. That's why you are giving. Similarly, we don't find value in Srimad Bhagavatam. If I read Srimad Bhagavatam, study Srimad Bhagavatam, preach Srimad Bhagavatam, what I will get? Is it going to pay my rent? No. Then why would I spend? So that's why we have to give that, what do you call, the emphasis. We have to create the need, or not creating the need. It's not artificial creating the need. You have to bring out the need of Srimad Bhagavatam. Then everybody will come to Srimad Bhagavatam. Unfortunately, that's not happening. Even the so-called preachers throughout India in different languages and different states, they are not bringing out to that need of the scriptural study, especially Srimad Bhagavatam. Right? It's clearly saying that if you understand Srimad Bhagavatam, yenatma suprasidati, you will be completely satisfied. That is the only one word will make you to study Srimad Bhagavatam day in and day out. Right? There are some people who are spending 6, 7, 8 hours reading Bhagavatam. Are they crazy? No, it is there. Whatever the little bit we study, we ourselves are enjoying, right? Otherwise, why are you joined here? Right? You got the taste. Maybe may not be completely, but some taste. So like that, here in this, yeah. So the first question and the second question, what was the second question?
What is the essence
Manisha, do you
of
remember?
all scriptures.
Huh?
Essence of all scriptures.
essence of all?
Yes, essence of all the scriptures. Somehow in India, we got some idea about our scriptures. We are all interested, at least some part time, at least an hour, half an hour, I should spend some time on scriptures. We have got some idea. So we are spending time. And people are, referring to different scriptures. When they are going to finish all the scriptures, and when they are going to get all the essence of all the scriptures, how much time? Even if you spend 12 hours a day also, one lifetime is not enough to study all the scriptures. So that's why knowing the future of the Kali Yuga, future of the people in Kali Yuga, the sages have requested the Rishi, Sutta Goswami, my dear Sutta Goswami, please explain the essence of all the scriptures. That means when we are studying Srimad Bhagavatam, we are studying the essence of all the scriptures. You don't have to study any other scripture. Literally, any means any. Right? That's first. Second question. Third question. What was the third question? What are the... No, where did... no, that's the
What
last
is the
question.
purpose that Krishna?
Reason.
Why? Yeah, why did Lord Krishna has incarnated in the womb of Devaki and was there? Third question. Fourth question. What are the Purusha avatars? And what did the Lord, Supreme Lord did in Purusha incarnation? Fifth one is, first of
Leela.
all, what is the purpose of Leela? Krishna has done so many Leelas. Why he has to do all those things? Simply he has come to know, right? Paritranaya sadhunam, vinashaya duskudam, dharma samsthapanam. He can do that all, he can go back. But why did he perform so many Leelas? Very interesting, important. And the last one is, what is that?
Where did Dharma take
Where
shelter?
Where did Dharma has taken shelter? Dharma jnana advisaha. So when the Supreme Lord went back to his own abode, where did Dharma has taken shelter? So these are the 6 questions. And there are 4 more questions which are asked at the end of second chapter. And altogether 10 questions. These 10 questions will be answered in this entire Srimad Bhagavatam. So now let me read this purport because I'm so much fascinated with this purport. The purport to 1 to 6. In this statement, Sri Sutta Goswami answers the first question of the sages of Naimisharanya. I'm reading, so please be patient. And the sages asked him to summarize the whole range of revealed scriptures and present the most essential part so that fallen people or the people in general might easily take it up. Why? Because we are not capable. We don't have time. So many things, right? Manda, Sumanda, Matayo, Manda Bhagya, Upadruta. In this way, so many problems are there. Right? To solve all those problems, they are asking this question. What is that? Present the most essential part so that fallen people or the people in general might easily take it up. Who are we? Are we fallen people or people in general? What kind of people we are?
Fallen souls.
Krishna. Either way, we have to take it up. So the Vedas prescribe 2 different types of occupation for the human being. Very important, huh? In this purport, each and every statement, if you can, underline, highlight, or you can do whatever. The Vedas prescribe 2 different types of occupation for the human being. One is called the Pravritti Marga, or the path of sense enjoyment, and the other is called the Nivritti Marga, or the path of renunciation. These only 2 things are there. We will be falling into one of these, or in a half here, half there. Being ISKCON devotees, we are middle. Na ghar ka, na ghat ka. So we are like that. But okay, that's fine. At a time we cannot jump there, right? So we are in the middle. So some of us have Pravritti Marga, some of Nivritti Marga is going on, right? So actually, yes, it should be happening like that. All of a sudden, if you jump into Nivritti Marga, and you will come back. You will come back and jump into Pravritti Marga completely. So that's why slowly leave the Pravritti Marga, enter into Nivritti Marga. Slowly. One day it will become Nivritti Marga. But ultimately, these two paths are there. So now let's understand what is this Pravritti Marga. One is called a Pravritti Marga, the path of sense enjoyment. Yes. What are we doing? whatever we do, the purpose is to enjoy the senses. Whatever we have got 10 senses. The purpose of whatever the work we do is sense enjoyment only. Nothing else, especially in the materialistic concept of life. Right? Eyes, nose, ears, tongue, skin, legs, hands, mouth, genitals. We are trying to satisfy these 10 things. That's all life. You can see. You can sit down coolly and take a paper and pen and write down what I am doing since morning to evening, what I did, and what is the purpose behind it, how much I achieved in that purpose, how much I was happy, how much I was satisfied. If you can see that, right? That's the that will tell us something. What I am doing here? Am I doing just this thing only? And in that also, I'm not successful. What kind of a rascal I am? We'll come to understand that. So point what is that? One is the path of sense enjoyment, and the other is called the Nivritti Marga, the path of renunciation. Here, renunciation means we should not immediately jump onto, what do you call, remembering the Himalayas, remembering the saffron clothes. No, not that. Renunciation means being in Mayhem Jewel also, we can renunciate. We can renunciate so many things. But the path is there. And the path of renunciation, see, the path of enjoyment is inferior, and the path of sacrifice for the supreme cause is superior. Unless we experience this, we cannot be in this process for too long. I am seeing some of our devotees in our congregation. Even though they came to the process, they're working very hard, but they are not finding the happiness. How long I will bring here, drag to the clubhouse without having any happiness or enjoyment? Some, at least 1% happiness should be there. Then only you will come. Otherwise, nobody will come. I won't come, first of all. Forget about anybody else. Why would I come? I am almost doing full time. Isn't it? Leaving all my everything, I am almost doing full time. Why I am coming? Am I getting some salary, or I am getting what I am getting? That means there is something. This path is called path of renunciation. And Prabhupada is telling that the path of renunciation is more enjoyable than the path of the so-called enjoyment. So now, so it's building nicely. Yeah, the material existence of the living being is a diseased condition of actual life. See, you can dissect on each and every sentence and each and every word. What is the meaning of this thing? The material existence of this living being is a diseased condition of actual life. That means we are diseased. Well, Prabhuji, I am not going to Shivangi Mataji for any consultation. Why come you say that diseased? But we are all deceased. So what is suppose somebody is deceased, what is going to happen? He's miserable. He's suffering. When somebody is in disease, he will be suffering. But we are not suffering. But how come it's a disease?
We are thinking that we are not suffering.
Huh?
We are thinking that we are not suffering, but we are suffering.
Yeah.
Or we are getting temporary happiness and then.
Yes. We are thinking that we are enjoying, but we are suffering. That means what? We don't know what is the real enjoyment. That is the problem. If you know the real enjoyment, then you will know the real suffering. Unfortunately, we think that the suffering is the enjoyment. If somebody thinks that suffering is enjoyment, can anybody do anything to him? Nobody can do anything to him. Because he thinks that, well, this is enjoyment. Okay, you enjoy. But somebody thinks that, well, I am suffering. Then we can give him enjoyment. Just like I go to Subhangi Mataji, I am having some problem. Then she will diagnose, Prabhuji, yes, you have this problem, and this is the intensity of problem. And then, this is the medicine you take. But when she, Prabhuji, how are you doing? How are your disease? How is your diabetes? Then I said, oh, very good, everything is nice, Mataji. Okay, Prabhu, you can eat nice, enough sweets. All kinds of sweets you can eat. And later you will come back to me. Definitely you will come back to me. You better eat more sweets. Like that. So the point is, we should know, we should understand our suffering. That means you should know the real enjoyment. Then you will come to know the real suffering, and then you will take the medicine. So Prabhupada is telling that the path of enjoyment is inferior. No, the material existence of the living being is diseased condition of actual life. You can spend some time this actual life. What is this actual life? How can we define what is actual life?
Krishna conscious life is actual life.
Why? Why Krishna conscious life is actual life? Sumanamata.
Because we are part and parcel of him.
Because we are spirit soul, Prabhuji, and we are part and parcel of Krishna. Our soul enjoys when we are in spiritual existence.
That's all. Amazing. That's all. That's the right answer, direct answer. Actual life means actually who we are. Actually, we are spirit souls. Right? So the actual life is Krishna consciousness, spiritual consciousness, God consciousness. That means that's as I earlier said, we don't know the actual enjoyment, we don't know the actual suffering, we don't know actually who we are. That is the root cause of the problem. If you know who actually you are, then everything will come picture, come clear. So that's why the material existence of the living being is a diseased condition of actual life. So actual life is spiritual existence or Brahma Bhuta existence, where life is eternal, blissful, and full of knowledge. Prabhupada has given that. What is actual life? Why it is actual life? What is actual enjoyment? What is actual suffering? Done. If you could communicate this to the people in their own language, the problem is we have to give them in their own language. That is the greatness of preaching. Srila Prabhupada has become so successful. Why? Because he has preached in our own language, especially in English language. If it is this is in our original language, it was there in original language, our native language. It is there in Telugu, it is there in Marathi, there in Hindi, and all the language Bhagavatam is there. It's our native language, it's our original language. But still, we didn't get it. Because our native language, English has become our native language. Isn't it? I understand better in English than Telugu. So like that, so what that? Actual life is spiritual existence or Brahma Bhuta existence, where life is eternal, blissful, and full of knowledge. So material existence is temporary, illusory, and see the clarity Prabhupada has given. You see, actual life. What is actual life? What is the illusory life? The real life and the illusory life. The illusory life is miserable, temporary. Temporary, illusory, and full of miseries. Whereas the actual life is blissful, eternal, blissful, and full of knowledge. Clear clarity. Now, so there is just the futile attempt to get rid of the miseries, and temporary cessation of misery is falsely called happiness. Next, what are we trying to do? We understand little bit our misery also, right? And what are we doing? We are trying to remove that misery. That's called, Prabhuji nicely says that we are addressing the symptoms, not the root cause. Isn't it? Symptoms are there. I am getting headache. I put a Tylenol. Right? How long you put? That will create a bigger problem. Like that, with our, everybody knows that we are suffering. To some extent, not everybody, but some people know. Well, I am suffering. Then what should I do? I have to do something. What are you doing? Actually, that will be come. That will come at the end of the chapter. This chapter only. What is that? We are all going to different devatas, different babas, different Swamijis, different temples, because we are tired of finding the solution for all these problems. Right? We used all our materialistic approaches, materialistic solutions. We were failed. We failed miserably. Now what are we doing? People are going to different spiritual solution. It's not a spiritual solution. It is a material solution, but it will look like a spiritual solution. Isn't it? Now, therefore, the path of progressive material enjoyment, which is temporary, miserable, and illusory, is inferior. But devotional service to the Supreme Lord, which leads one to eternal, blissful, and all cognizant life, is called the superior quality of occupation. Here, occupation. Prabhupada has brought it to occupation. Means what? Dharma. That's why the shloka, what is that? Savai pumsam paro dharmo yadho bhaktur adokshaje. There are two things. One is paradharma, another is parodharma. Do you know the difference? What is paradharma? What is para? What is the difference between para and paro? Very important. Para. Para
Is
means
it
what?
bodily duties? Is it bodily duties, Prabhuji? Bodily duties? Body related duties.
Okay. Yeah. One way you are
And
answering the question, but I am looking in a different way. What is the exact literal meaning of para? Paro.
Paro
Para
is
means
permanent, Prabhuji.
huh?
Paro is permanent.
Paro
para, does
is
it mean different?
yeah, almost. Yes. See, paro means supreme. Para means not mine, others. It's not mine. Para, itara, itaratara. You see the Sanskrit word? Para. It is paradharma. It is the duty of others. Parodharma is the supreme dharma. So now we have to come to paradharma to parodharma. It's a little technical. We are in paradharma now. How we are in paradharma? Swadharma is there, paradharma is there. If you know swadharma, you will know paradharma. In Bhagavad Gita there is shloka, swadharme nidanam sreya paradharmo bhayavaha. So if you take Krishna, so Arjuna into picture, Krishna is telling to Arjuna, Arjuna, swadharme nidanam sreya paradharmo bhayavaha. So what Arjuna is trying to do here? He is trying to do paradharma, neglecting his swadharma. What is his swadharma?
Kshatriya, to fight.
Kshatriya Dharma.
He is a Kshatriya, right? He is a family man. Huh? He is a Grihastha Kshatriya. His Swadharma is to fight. What is Paradharma?
He's saying he wanted to beg.
You want to
Brahmin.
beg. You want to take a renunciation, sannyas, beg. So it's not going to work. So he is leaving his Swadharma and is trying to get the Paradharma. Now let's come back a little bit. Now you are very clear, right? Swadharma is Varnashrama Dharma. Varna, Kshatriya, Ashrama, Grihastha. Grihastha Ashrama, Kshatriya. Kshatriya Varna, Grihastha Ashrama. This is his Swadharma. Actually, what is the real Swadharma? Swa means my own. Who I am? Who am I?
Spirit
Who am
soul.
I? I am a spirit soul. Okay? As a spirit soul, what is my dharma?
To serve.
To serve the super soul.
Serve the Supreme.
Serve the supreme. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Actual Sadharma is serve the supreme. Actual Paradharma is Varnashrama Dharma. You are understanding? So far what happened? My Swadharma is I am this body. I am a Grihastha. Right? I am a Kshatriya. I have to fight. You have defined as that is your Swadharma. But actually, what is your Swadharma? Unless you don't know who you Swa, you don't know what is Swadharma. So, in originality, I am a soul, spirit soul. So, my Swadharma is Sanatana Dharma. My Paradharma is Varnashrama Dharma.
But Prabhuji, that Varnashrama Dharma also, your consciousness should be attached to him. So like Krishna says that Arjuna, even though you're fighting, but fight for me, or your mind should be attached to me. So even though Varnashrama Dharma is Paradharma, but it is actually Shvarna Dharma because you're elevating your consciousness here.
Exactly.
I mean, your center
Yes,
of
you are
consciousness
right.
should be again Supreme.
You are right. You are right. That's what it is. Yes. Ultimate what? So, but here you have to see Paradharma to Parodharma, right? Swadharma to Paradharma. Swa, Para, Paro. There are three things are there. One is Swadharma. Next is Paradharma. Next is Parodharma. It's very technical. I don't know how many of you are understanding. I'm not seeing everybody here, but it's a little. Any questions we can, we can take here. We can stop here and we can take some time. Very important, technical. Because what I am telling, if you understand this, you will explain to others nicely. That's important.
But
Till
Prabhuji, Varnashrama Dharma becomes your Swadharma, right? Because both of their purpose is the same, right? So Varnashrama Dharma is what? Even though you are doing your duty as a Kshatriya or as your Vaishya, but why that Varnashrama is given, again you increase your consciousness. So it is both ultimately same, no, even though the name is different.
yeah, you are right. So what I am trying to explain is you have to find the difference. The difference is, first of all, you should know who you are. I am Swadharma, right? Swadharma, my own. When you say my own, who you are? I'm a soul. So what is the duty of a soul? That will become the Swa. Now it's a wrong. Now the Swadharma has changed because of our wrong identification. The wrong identification, I am this body. So this body has got into different things, so different varnas and different ashrams. So that's why my Swadharma is redefined now. Understand? It's redefined. So the redefinition is not the actual thing. That's a false thing. So ultimately we have to come to Swadharma. That will become Parodharma. Your Swadharma will become the Parodharma. The Paradharma will be kicked out. You understand? So here that's what the sloka says. Savai pumsam parodharmo. Savai pumsam means for all the human beings. Parodharmo, the supreme occupation, is what? That's what they asked. What is the absolute good for all the people? Savai pumsam parodharmo yedho bhaktir adhokshaje. What happened? As I said, the swadharma, the swadharma of the soul has become the parodharma. Getting it?
Every Friday.
Who is that? Roger? Okay. Somebody asking? Okay. So, you have to clearly know, very, very simple. Swadharma, Paradharma, Parodharma. You write down this. Do little meditation on that. You should just define, write down something. What is Swadharma? What is Paradharma? What is Parodharma? And you club this. That's all, that's the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam. Right? Ultimately, he establishes that, actually I wrote it down here. Paradharma to Parodharma. Where is that? Yeah, that's all. That's all. So here now, if you come back, where are we in the discussion? No confusion, right? Here, there is no confusion between Swadharma and Paradharma.
Even Prabhuji, order of life is also a Swadharma. It should become Swadharma, but we have separated it from Swadharma. Like instead of we are Grihasthas, we are actually Grahamedis. We are not Grihasthas. Grihastha means they should be in connection with Supreme, right? Even in the Brahmacharya, they should take the Vedic knowledge, but we are taking material knowledge. So actually, it is meant for Supreme Consciousness, attain the Supreme Consciousness, but we have separated it. Even order of life or Varnashrama, everything we have separated it.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, as you said, that's what we redefined our Swadharma.
Yes.
Understand? We adopted it on our own. And we are, well, this is my Swadharma. But Krishna, he is taking that into picture. Krishna using the same thing. Arjuna, Krishna he himself telling the actual Paradharma, right? The Varnashrama Dharma is Paradharma actually. Krishna is using that to Arjuna, this is your Swadharma. Swadharma is a body. Getting it? Swadharma is a body. You use that in my service. What it will become?
Swadharma.
Huh?
Paradharma will become Swadharma.
You're all confused. You're all confused. I think I made you confused. It's very technical actually. Now I should not have discussed it, but somehow I was so fascinated about it.
Prabhuji,
that's why.
Because we have to do the occupational duty to lead the life, to actually ultimately do the Swadharma.
Okay.
That is how this Parodharma came, right, Prabhuji? Varnashrama.
Yeah. See, to live in this world,
yeah,
we have to do Paradharma.
Correct.
We cannot escape.
Yeah. But
right?
that should lead us to Swadharma.
Yes, that should lead us to Swadharma. What
Correct.
is that Swadharma? Swadharma is
Serving
nothing but to Sanatana Dharma.
Correct. Yes.
But here, Krishna, what is telling Arjuna? This is your Swadharma. That's a confusion, big confusion. Isn't it? Well, my Swadharma is to serve you. As a soul, I have to serve you. Right? It's actually Krishna is telling Swadharma to Parodharma. Swadharma to Parodharma, not Paradharma. You understand? I wish I could
No.
draw
Yeah. Yeah.
picture that
Prabhuji.
you.
Prabhuji, if Krishna tells to us to do material dharma also, that will also become parodharma.
Yeah. You do this Paradharma. What is the Paradharma? Bodily Dharma.
Yes.
That is okay. That will connect to me. That will become Sanatana Dharma. So like little, I wish I don't have this, but
Because
we'll see. We'll next.
Because Krishna asking Arjuna to fight, so that is becoming again parodharma only. Because even it's
yes.
Yeah.
One way it can be explained that Swadharma to Swadharma.
Yeah.
Right? Swadharma to Swadharma. What is Swadharma? As a soul, as a Kshatriya, he has to fight. Fight for Krishna. If you fight for Krishna, the same Swadharma becomes the original Swadharma, or that becomes Parodharma, or that becomes Sanatana Dharma. So much technicality is here. Okay.
Prabhuji,
Now this is sometimes polluted.
Prabhuji, on the bodily platform, if you see, the Swadharma also is called Varnaswara Dharma, right, Prabhuji?
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. That's where is the confusion.
Yeah.
Krishna asked Arjuna, you do Swadharma. What is that Swadharma? Bodily, that Varnashrama Dharma. That Varnashrama Dharma. He is asking, okay, you do your Varnashrama Dharma. But actually, is that our Swadharma? It's not our Swadharma. Because first of all, we are not that body. Then how come it's our Swadharma? Our Swadharma is, we are souls, so we have to serve super soul. So that Krishna simply redirecting it, or simply is tricking Arjuna to do Sanatana Dharma or the Parodharma using your so-called Swadharma. So-called Swadharma. It's not a real Swadharma. You understand? Yeah, so much Dharma is here in this discussion. Okay, what is the time now? Don't take too much time. So I want to ask 7:30, right? 8:30, 1 hour.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Sorry, Prabhuji, but I did not understand difference between Parodharma and Paradharma, Prabhuji.
Very good. I am telling you, if you get confused in this discussion, you are bona fide. You are hearing it. I want you to confuse. Yes. If I make you confused, my class is successful. If you say that, well, Prabhuji, I understood. No, I don't believe. I don't believe. I want you to be confused here. Then you will understand.
Prabhuji,
right?
Class is recorded, Prabhuji? This class? This class is getting recorded? Can we watch it again to get it?
Live is there, Mata. Yeah, it's there on YouTube.
Okay. Because I want to hear it 2 more times to get a better understanding.
Yes. See, I'm successful. Yes, my class is one.
that is not possible.
Okay, hold on. So I think, so what is the time now? We are, let's see, 55 minutes. Okay, now I want to ask, is this time convenient? For how many it's convenient, how many it's not convenient? This is because you are working and it's end of the day, you have so many things to do. For me, it's a convenient time because in the morning, it's fresh for me. You are in, I was telling in the morning also, you are in different mode, I am in different mode. You are in almost Tamaguna, I am in Sattva-guna. So talking also completely different. I speak so intensely, Sattva, but you are in almost Tamo, right? It's already 7 o'clock, right? 7. Huh? Yeah, so you are almost about to sleep. Yeah, you are to sleep. I got up and
after listening to you, Prabhuji, after listening to you, will come into Sattva-guna.
Of course, Bhagavatam. The purpose of Bhagavatam is to bring you to Sattva-guna, wherever you are. That's the purpose. But Yes. Okay, 1 minute. Let me do some experiment for 2-3 minutes. Let's see if that works. Then we can utilize that. How can I do this? I don't know. Does anybody know how to do this? Using whiteboard in Zoom. I know there is a effect. Notes is there. Anybody used apps? What apps? No. Clue, timer, virtual backgrounds, music group. Okay, well, I'll see later. Next class. But is the time okay? Or we bring it down before 5 to 6?
That works even
Or
better.
or
5 to
later?
6.
Huh?
5 to 6 is good for me, Prabhuji.
5 to 6 is good. Sumana Mataji?
For me, this is good, Prabhuji.
6 to 7 is good. Ragini Mataji? This is good?
6 to 7 is
6 to 7 is good. Okay. Bharati Mataji?
6 to 7. 6 to 7
6 to
is
7.
fine.
Manish
Yeah.
Prabhu, 6 to 7, okay?
Yeah, Prabhuji. Yeah, I returned that time office, but it looks okay. Only thing that evening
I think
time.
Sulekha Mataji is good, I think. For here,
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji. Anything is fine for me, 5 or 6.
Okay, very good, very good. So I think Usha Mataji has find difficult to 6 to 7. Okay, but we'll
I'll manage.
try. Huh? Because I'm telling you,
I'll manage.
this is fine for me. I
I'll
can
manage.
adjust because in the morning time till 9 o'clock, and I can here 9 o'clock I can. Okay, note. I don't know. I don't see that. Note, where is that? Share content. Oh, screen is there. Microsoft SharePoint, whiteboard. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Can you see my whiteboard?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna. Okay, let's see. I just do quickly. Who can see what you share here? Or to everybody. Anna, very good. Very good. Very good. What is this? Little experiment. Okay, so here. Yeah, I'm writing in Telugu, sorry. Here it is. Dharma. Paradharma. Parodharma. If you know the difference between these four, and if you know the connection between these four, then you are a perfect preacher. You can go anywhere and you can give lectures. That's important, right? You should know the in and out of this. Dharma means we know occupation. We all have got occupation, isn't it? We all have got the occupation. Somebody software engineer, somebody doctor, somebody lawyer, somebody professors, right? So that's called. Then what is Swadharma? So Swadharma has got two definitions. One is bodily Swadharma, Next one is spiritual Swadharma. What is the Swadharma? Spiritual Swadharma. Paradharma. Paradharma means which is not mine. Which is not mine is called para. Paro means supreme. Supreme, it's applicable for everybody. Applicable for all. Is that clearly visible, everybody?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Now, Manisha Mataji, now you tell me
Yes, Prabhuji.
where it is, where you are now, where you are confused now.
That's what Prabhuji. Paradharma, which is not mine, and Parodharma, supreme. So I'm not able to differentiate between both, Prabhuji. Like,
Now, okay, now I got. Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you for helping me here. So now what I do, what should happen here? So this is the existing. So what needs to happen is, yeah. So our Swadharma. Okay, one more thing I forgot. Okay. Sanatana Dharma. This also should be there. Sanatana Dharma. At the end, that is there. Now, our Swadharma. Let's see. Swadharma. Our Swadharma to become Sanatana Dharma. That is the whole idea. You take any scripture, any lecture, any book, ultimately to bring all of us to Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Dharma is a big, vast topic. It has got different levels. But ultimately, it has got the essence also. Essence of Sanatana Dharma. So for you, for your confusion is, let me close this. I can extend it. It's not good enough.
my understanding, as you mentioned, which is not mine means if it is not us, it is supreme soul, Prabhuji. So Parodharma and Paradharma are looking somewhat similar. So I didn't get that point actually.
Okay. Okay, 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. So now, let's extend this. Only use pencil, show thumbnail, video, new whiteboard. Okay, I'll go to new whiteboard. Now, your doubt is, I think, Mataji, so 8:39 means 7, 7, 9, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, I think, today's class, I can end it here. In the sense, we can continue with whoever has question and interest and time. They can be on this call, but others can leave. So tomorrow, day after tomorrow class, I will plan little better way, in the sense the organizing purpose point of view. But whoever is not to have any question, so they can leave. So whoever has questions, so they can be here. So we will be discussing. So let me try to make understand. So Manisha Mataji. So her problem is.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Same doubt, Prabhuji. Paropakaram antam kada. Akkada paropakaram is not supreme. Doing service to supreme kada. What is there is paropakaram means doing help to others. So paro ante that is not supreme kada. Others anagad Prabhuji help meaning.
Yeah, little technicality amma. ఇక్కడ ఏమైతుందంటే సంస్కృతి కదా. ఇక్కడ మీరు చూస్తున్నారు కదా, స్క్రీన్ మీద చూస్తున్నారమ్మా?
Yes Prabhuji, I am seeing Prabhuji. Supreme. Paro ante supreme antaru sir.
ఇక్కడ ఇదండి paro. But actually paro both are same, but the context is little different here. But according to shloka. See, I'm trying to connect here two shlokas.
Okay.
Okay.
శ్లోకాన్ని బట్టి అక్కడ ఆ మీనింగ్ అట్లా వచ్చింది.
Yes. So yeah. Okay, one more. One thing here. So para ikkada, what is this? Para dharma means what is paro? Para. This is others. Yeah. Others and para dharma is others dharma.
కానీ పరో అదర్స్ అన్నప్పుడు పరో అంటాం ప్రభుజీ, మనం పరోపకారం అంటాం. పరోపకారం అంటే ఇతరులకు ఉపకారం పరో. ఇక్కడ మనమేమో సుప్రీం అని చెప్పుకుంటున్నాం, బట్ అదర్స్ మీన్స్ అదర్స్.
I wrote down two.
Yes ప్రభుజీ, అదర్స్ డ్యూటీ పరాకి అదర్స్ డ్యూటీ అని రాశారు.
ఇక్కడ పరాకి సుప్రీం అని రాశారు. రైట్ సైడ్ లో ఇక్కడ పరానే ఇక్కడ పరానే, బట్ వన్ పరో is supreme.
ఇక్కడ పరా అక్కడ పరో.
So that's a little difference you have to find out. So but you know it's meaningful also. See, one para is others duty. So what shloka is? So okay, now we hear right paro, right? Let's bring swa. Among these two, what is swadharma? Swa means own. You own is little confusing thing. Own means who you are. Who you are. Another question. Who you are. Right? So who you are here? One is body, one is soul. Right? So now you see, as soul, supreme, as body,
others.
para.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
It should bring little light. If not clear, at least it will get to some point.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
As a soul duty becomes a supreme duty. As a body duty becomes others. Why? Because we are not the body.
Yeah.
That means we are other. Who are we? Who we are as a own, we are souls.
Yeah.
So that's why what shloka paro dharma means the supreme duty of all human beings is to serve the Supreme Lord. Serve the Lord. That is the whole idea. If this point is understood, I am telling you, you all take sannyas.
Dharma is soul dharma. Paradharma is body dharma.
Which is not ours.
Other body dharma.
No other
Yeah.
body, whatever it is. As
Body
a body,
body.
yeah. As a, we are not the bodies. That's why it's become
Yeah.
others beauty, paradharma.
Yeah. It's like more related to Brahmana, Kshatriya, Varna ashram. Like.
Exactly. Yeah. So here, that's called Varna ashrama. That's when Varna and ashrama. Now we are in Varna ashrama. So what Krishna is doing, he is telling that your Varna ashrama is Swadharma. I'm again confusing you. See, so what Krishna is telling, Arjuna, your Swadharma is Varna ashrama dharma. Why? You are identifying yourself as body. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And what are you trying to do? You are going to paradharma. What is this paradharma is going to become sannyasi.
Sannyasi, yeah. Leave everything.
See, paradharma in paradharma. You understand? Arjuna's situation is already in paradharma because he is not identifying himself as a soul. Okay? So what is this paradharma? Now swadharma has become paradharma. Right? And that varnashrama dharma. He is thinking that, well, I want to become a sannyasi. So here one way, other way saying is, one paradharma to another paradharma. How? One paradharma is already varnashrama. Varna ashrama. Right? Now, from his becoming Kshatriya, from Kshatriya to is going to sannyasi. Both are paradharma only.
Yeah.
Did I confuse you enough?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Very
You
good.
confused.
Very good. Yes.
Prabhuji,
Then you should now in the whole till next class you will be thinking about this. You will be meditating on this, and you will understand.
And
For me also
Prabhuji,
too. Huh?
and Prabhuji, this Paro Dharma is, I think, Sanatan Dharma only, I think.
Exactly. Wonderful. Nice catch.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes,
Nice
Prabhuji.
catch. That's what it is.
Yes.
Right? That Swadharma is Parodharma. Supreme. Swadharma as a soul is the supreme as Parodharma. Sanatana. That means at the end what you see, I'll give you this. If you understand that Swadharma is Sanatana Dharma, if you understand and convince,
Yes. This is very clear, Prabhuji.
this is clear, then Dhanamma. We forget about everything else. If you understand this, then my class is successful. Our Swadharma is Sanatana.
Sanatana Dharma is service to God.
Sanatana Dharma is to service to God. Very good. Wonderful. That's all. Service to God. Service to Krishna. Specifically.
Yes.
That's all. That's what the shloka is. And that is the answer to first question. Question 1. Actually, question 1 and question 2 are same. Essence of all the scriptures, ultimate good for all the humanity. Those two questions are answered in one shloka. 1 to 6. Question 1 and
Prabhuji,
question.
can we take like this? Arjuna's paradharma was to fight. That was his paradharma, but he doesn't want to do it. So now Krishna is asking, let that paradharma becomes your parodharma.
How?
That is by fighting it for me and let the mind attach to me.
That's what it is.
So paradharma is becoming your parodharma.
Yes.
So that is your swadharma. So paradharma and parodharma becomes swadharma.
Yes.
No, but Prabhuji, Arjun Swadharma itself is a fight, Kshatriya. So that's his bodily dharma. So that is not paradharma. He wanted sannyas. That is paradharma for him.
See, that's what I'm telling you. Already in Arjuna, in one paradharma, as a bodily identification.
Yeah.
From one bodily identification to he is going to another bodily identification. That's all.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a Kshatriya Grihastha. What I'll become? I'll become a sannyasi or a Kshatriya sannyasi.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And I think one sloka is there where Krishna says that you should not live like some Sudra should not leave his dharma, which is like serving others, and become like a Kshatriya or something, because this is his basic nature. So
yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
He says that Swadharme Nidhanam Sreyaha. He says, use that word. Swadharme. Where is that? Swadharme Nidhanam Sreyaha. Nidhanam.
Yes.
Forgot the sloka number. He says that. But however, so you have to, if you get this, the difference, then your further reading will be easier. Because this dharma portion will be discussed throughout Bhagavad Gita and throughout Bhagavatam. And many people are confused about this dharma. So they think that whatever they speak is dharma.
Yeah.
Right? Earlier I said there is one person spoke almost 6 hours on Sanatana Dharma. After hearing a 6 hours lecture, I did not know what is Sanatana Dharma.
Yeah, I think
6 hours lecture.
Yeah, for Hindi people it's clear. I think para and paro is different.
Yes.
Yeah, they can understand.
Okay, now all of them. Okay, so now let's come back. Where are we here? To close this. Now, any suggestions and modifications?
Maybe you can do some homework, Prabhuji, for some reading exercise or something per day.
Anama, yes, this is reading. How do you see? Very good reading. I did reading exercise today in the morning. I got out and I was going through the purport, and it's really wonderful. I didn't get a chance, so I'm really enjoying here. Where is that? We should know how to operate this. Okay. So now let's see any other questions other than dharma. Let's park dharma aside. Any other operational issues? Any other issues?
No, Prabhuji, it was very perfect call. I think.
Stop sharing. Okay, now I got it. Krishna. Okay. So now who are all there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
15, 14.
12, 15. Huh? Okay, very good. If you at least these 15 are committed to for regular classes, my life is successful. I can take. I can be here only. I don't have to come to Hyderabad.
No,
No, Prabhuji. We want your physical association as well.
Prabhuji, you just now you left after Ram Mandir. You need to come faster to for Krishna Mandir also.
Yes, we have to do that, bro. Wherever we are, yes, we will be fighting for that. But I'm thinking one thing. We all go to Ayodhya.
Yeah, sure, Prabhuji.
Definitely.
Prabhuji, in Ayodhya, so many bhandaras are going on continuously, like lakhs of people, they are arranged the food. So nice.
Yeah. It's a wonderful place, I'm really, every day, whenever I see the news, I have to go to Ayodhya.
Somebody came, 40,000 people, they are making prasadam, daily full prasadam, both morning to evening.
This is going to be a revolution, actually.
And they bought all the roti making machine, everything, and they will serve till next 2 months.
It's all free food, huh?
All free food. So many bhandaras are going. Even ISKCON, I think Mumbai.
Yeah.
ISKCON Chowpatty is doing.
Yeah.
I think
they
are cooking for 10,000 people every day, I think.
Yeah. NVCC are going for Yatra, Prabhuji, next month. NVCC Pune.
Oh, they are going, huh?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Lalit Prabhuji sent in that group also, but because of leaves, we didn't apply, Prabhuji.
Yeah, anybody can go, then definitely they can join. You can join. But once we come, definitely we'll go.
We'll go, Prabhuji.
Whoever, 1, 2, 3, 4, all entire congregation will go together for 2-3 days and then I'll come back.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a perfection of life. Because it happened when we are alive. Yes. Okay. Anything else? I don't want to take too much time. But we'll be reading like this till I'm here. This will be going on a little bit better organized way. What are the other Prabhujis or Matajis? What happened to them? Shivang Mata, you have to coordinate everybody. You have to bring all our Mayham congregation to class.
Prabhuji, because you wrote only one who cannot attend the Saturday satsang, only they can join. Maybe that's why others are not joining.
Oh, no, everybody. Whoever is joining also, they can join here. They can attend physically. Attending. Yeah. You can write that mail. Everybody.
Yeah.
I wish I could see all of 50 or 40 people. Yes.
Yeah. And Prabhuji, if weekend, if sometime you are free, then weekend evening, sometime you can take also.
Weekends, huh?
No, if you are free, if you are not occupied with any urgent thing, then
I'm completely occupied. See, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'm planning for a Bhagavad Gita in 18 days.
Oh, okay.
Prabhuji, I also want to join.
You want to join that? Yeah. So I want
to join.
Yeah,
I want to join.
Because earlier also we did that, right?
Whom you are taking, Prabhuji?
3 sessions I did. Huh?
Who for whom you are taking that?
Anybody. Whoever is interested. Whoever wants to learn Bhagavad Gita. You can just
please share the link in our group, Prabhuji.
Oh, yeah. For beginners, it's intended for beginners, first timers. But if you all can join, that's fine.
It's already started, Prabhuji.
No, not started. Not started. In the morning only, I decided that.
You can
I'll announce that maybe.
You can send the link, then I will share to other people also.
Oh, yeah. You all have to share to some, at least we'll bring at least 50, 60 people, then so that, it will be, even one person comes out of that, my life is successful.
Sometimes some people say they want to attend like this, like
there are so many are happening. Let us, we also do one.
Yes.
So I'm waiting for.
No, similar thing I attended 2 years back, like this 18 days.
Yeah.
Before coming to your class.
Yes, we did. I did 3 actually, 3 sessions. Okay. Hare Krishna. So how was last Saturday class? Saturday, was everything okay, right?
I was not able to join.
Prashadam is not good, something like that.
Now that what is happening, Prabhuji, every time we go to satsang, we want to listen about Krishna. Now, this materialistic things, like relationship, all that is not interesting, at least for me.
You are over and above it, right? That's why you don't like that. But yes, that is also needed. Yes, why not? Yeah, of course, that's definitely meant for new people. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Mother. Thank you very much.
I have one question. See, now that people in society in general, people are doing karma kandas, they are worshipping the demigods. That is not their mistake, right, Prabhuji? Because it is mentioned in the Vedas. It is mentioned in the Vedas. They're just following the Vedas, right? So
you are opening a big discussion actually. You're opening a big discussion. Actually, that is the 5th. We are coming to that point. 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita is that only. Your question is nothing but 4th and 5th chapters. 2 chapters covering that question. Yeah, that's debatable actually. Well, Vedas are telling go to temple, worship devatas. Then why are you telling that not to worship, not to go to temple devatas? What is the question? That's a big question. That's a question to not me. That's a question to Vasudev.
Vasudev, exactly.
Question to Vasudev.
Whole generation, Prabhuji. Whole generation is doing that, and now you are suddenly saying that they are writing Bhagavatam. No, Supreme Lord is the most important. You should do without any motive in your life.
Yeah, no, but Prabhuji, what I believe, I was also having that confusion in my mind, but little bit it's getting cleared, because what I feel, they were also a very good devotees, all these devtas and other thing. Why can't we go for their association in temple? We are not going for worship, but we are going to meet them, because they are devotees and they they are granted some positions because of their worship. They are higher elevated souls, and they are admin kind of a situation with the God. They are more closer than materialistic people.
No. Supreme is supreme.
Very good.
You cannot
Very good discussion.
subordinate.
No. I am not going.
No,
I am not going to worship them. I am going to meet as a devotee.
But you have a valid point, bro.
They are devotees. They are also
because
devotees.
these things will not be discussed anywhere else. This will happen here only.
Because I felt it. If I want to go to any temple, like if even it's a Vaishno Devi, other thing, this Vaishno Devi is also the devotee of Krishna, because they are devotees. They will reach to that. So why I should not go and meet another devotee? Means
but Prabhuji, not all the devotees, they have the power of giving the liberation. Only the Supreme Lord
I'm not
or
going.
the
I'm not
incarnations.
I'm not
then
going
what?
for.
Then what are you going for? For material things?
No, I will tell you.
Material things. What is the point? This life is not meant for material life. No, there is no point in wasting life there.
You are correct. But when last time I visited, I told very clearly in front of mother that I not came for any materialistic. I came here for peace, and you connected me to the someone who give me peace. Something like that also. Yeah, you can demand something beyond.
That's what it is. Yes, it's not that you are not going. You should not go to anywhere. But why are you going to whom you are going?
Yeah.
That is the question, right?
Yeah.
Whether you are going to the avatars or coming to Supreme Lord, for what is the purpose?
Yeah.
That is questionable. As he said, Prabhu said, I went to the Mata, Mother Durga, and I asked her for liberation.
Yeah.
But will she give? She will
Yeah,
give.
see.
Okay. Well, you went for a right thing for a wrong place.
Yeah.
We are looking for a right thing in a wrong place. That is the question. So then we have to look for a right place. When you have a right thing, you have to go to the right place. That's where the discussion comes. But it's not that no, you should not go to Devatas. Actually, end of this second chapter only, Sutta Goswami discusses the same thing.
No, but that way, Prabhuji, all ISKCON I saw, these people have so much pilgrimage. They went for so many temples all over the India. They planned so many visits to many temples. I saw that.
Who?
This means ISKCON people, but they may be going to other temples like.
Yeah, we go to other temple. Nothing that we should not go to other temple. We go to other temple. We pray other devatas also.
Yes.
But what is our prayer? Please make our Krishna Bhakti strong.
Exactly, Prabhuji. Yeah, that's what.
You worship 33 crore devatas. But you should ask one thing. Make my Krishna Bhakti clear. Whatever Krishna Bhakti you have, you give that to me.
Yeah. Yes, exactly, Prabhuji. Same thing.
You
if
can
I
go to any Baba, any Sai Baba, you go to any Babas.
Yeah.
Ask for only one thing. If you have that power to give me Krishna, give me Krishna. Otherwise, I don't come to you.
But Prabhuji, especially we should not plan to go and visit a demigod.
Exactly.
Instead, we should invest the time going to. Exactly.
It is waste
We
of
have
time.
very precious time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling. So because these are the different levels. Well, I have to go to temple. Okay, go. First of all, people are not going to the temple. That's why Vyasdev says, okay, go to temple. Which temple or any temple, whatever the temple you go, first go to temple first. Don't go to pub. First go to temple. Then you come. Ask me, which temple I should go. Then okay, I'll tell you. First of all, you are going to temple. Right? So in this way, the discussion happens. The discussion happens is in this chapter only. That's why I'm spending enough time on this chapter.
Yeah.
Don't be bored. Get ready.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. So we'll continue like this. Thank you very much. Grandharaj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari.
Hari Bol.
I'll see you all tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Hare Krishna.